How's it? Welcome back. So I had a question come in wanting to know how to get specific people to show up in your lucid dreams. So here are a few things that can help. So first of all, kind of skipping the first obvious point, you got to go ahead and get lucid first. That's not no small hurdle to get over, but I'm going to assume you established that first part. So probably one of the first things you want to work on is work on dream incubating that idea that you want to find this person really deep into your head. Because like just because you want it to happen and you think you want to do that next time you get lucid, a lot of times when you do get lucid, you're not able to think like 100% perfectly clear. Like you might be lucid in your dream and think, damn it, I know there was something I wanted to do in this dream, but you won't be able to recall it. So spend some time really singing that intention deep in your head. You could do something simple like just kind of meditate on the idea as it is you're falling asleep. If you can get the hypnagogia lucidly aware, you can start making that person appear in those hypnagogic images. Then if you're lucky enough to have a wild, you can just transition straight into a dream with that person. But assuming that that doesn't happen and you get lucid at some point in REM later on in the night, one of the easiest ways I like to do it is you can simply expect them to be behind you. And then if they're not behind you, you just keep turning around, rinse and repeating, practicing, strengthening that intention to make any object appear, in this case, being a specific person. One of my favorite ones to do if you are in a place that's relatively crowded with a lot of people is I search around the crowd and I try to find them in the crowd, just kind of popping up randomly. For whatever reason, that one has worked really great for me. It's probably the one I go to the most, or has the one I've been successful with the most. It always works the quickest. And then another way you can kind of work on this intention setting thing is you can find something within the dream space, break your line of sight to it however you want, close your eyes temporarily, although probably don't want to do that. That's a good way to kind of wake yourself up a lot. Just maybe block it out with your hand or cover it so you can't see them, or also you can just look away as well. I guess that could work. And then try to expect whatever object it is you're covering with your hand or you looked away from to still be there. Then kind of get used to that feeling and then kind of take that same feeling and apply it towards, I guess, something else being there. You can make that little step as well, like, change it. Maybe you see a cup over there, look away, look back, or break your line of sight to it, expect it to be whatever, a pencil, who cares? Pick something and then kind of take those little baby steps and practice actually getting an actual dream character to full on appear. So that's something you can try. Thanks for the question. And until the next video, keep your lucid dreaming practice legit. One more part of that question that I forgot to answer was, how do you stabilize that dream character? So say you were able to find that certain somebody within one of your lucid dreams and they want to know how to make sure that they stay there. I guess, they don't like start to dematerialize or something like that. So my general approach to doing that is just to use all my same general dream stabilization techniques. Some simple ones you can do if you're already grabbing or touching them for some reason, right? Engaging more of your sensations into it. So you're looking at them, you're feeling them, you're touching them, maybe you're smelling them, whatever else you want to think of, right? Engage more of your senses. One way that can kind of screw you up is if you engage too much or you get too excited, that can cause you to wake up. So that's a kind of fine line you gotta walk. If you are getting too engaged and too excited, then you gotta try to dial it back a bit. And then another one that I like to throw in there too is using my active staring technique. I'm trying to keep this video pretty short, so I don't want to get super deep into it. Go to my YouTube channel, search out active staring, or just even YouTube it, active staring technique, Lucid Explorers. I'm sure you'll find something about it, but if not, search my channel. I got it somewhere in there, and that's a really great way to do it. And this can be particularly useful if you're trying to engage with a certain dream character. Just look at or pay attention to some part on them that's attracting most of your attention. And my active staring thing is basically you try to bring it into focus, but like a shifting focus. It's not like a blank solid, or not like a blank steady stare. It's like an active stare. So if you've ever used one of those third eye, magic eye books that kind of looks something like this thing here, right, where you kind of put it in close to your face, pull it out. You got to be like probably in your 40s to know what the hell that shit is. But a way to actively look at it, I find that to be a good way to stabilize the dream. And that way you can keep doing whatever it is you are doing in many different situations, but you just kind of focus on your eyesight and shifting it and trying to bring it into sharper and sharper focus, and that is good at stabilizing the dream, for me at least. Anyway, that's it. Until the next video, keep your lucid dreaming practice legit.